What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I want to take a look at Rarity Collection 5, and the way we're going to be able to do that is on Tier 0 today. Then I want to take a look at some of the cards on TCGPlayer that have other rarities and things like that, of these cards that might be impacted by these reprints and things like that. So I do want to take just one moment to highlight the extended art Starlight Rare cards. Absolutely gorgeous, very, very cool. Really excited to see what this does for the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And how people are receptive to it. I don't have any yet, but I hope that someday maybe I could pull one soon and show it off on the channel. Marriage Raid, extended art, very, very cool. This was a very expensive Starlight Rare before it got reprinted, so it'll be interesting how it's doing now. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, extended art, very, very cool. A lot of Red Eyes Black Dragon and Dark Magician fans are going to go crazy for that and stuff like that. But these are very, very expensive and not that easy to pull by the looks of it. I think it's like one in every other case and stuff like that. And then you also have the pool of the others that you could pull. You know, you're not guaranteed to get a specific one as you open your packs and things like that. And so very, very cool, and be interesting to see how this impacts Yu-Gi-Oh! I do want to try and get my hands on a number 99 Utopic Dragnar because I do play that card, and it'd be very, very cool to have extended art of that. Booster boxes are about 160 bucks. Starlight Rare, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician, both 100 bucks, and then some. And even the ultra rare extended arts are over $100, which is pretty cool to see, and it'll be interesting to see how easy those are to pull in comparison to the Starlight Rares. But we're going to take a look here in just a second at TCGPlayer and see how some of these cards that have been reprinted are doing. They become pretty cheap pretty quickly. Starlight Rare, Chaos Angel is pretty expensive, as well as Maxi. These will fall over the course of the weekend, probably, especially once people start to actually open the set and things like that. I do feel like a lot of the stamped cards might be expensive for a short time until people kind of figure out their place in the market. Got to give it time to figure out where it's going to be. There are a lot of iconic cards that are reprinted as well. Cashier Fenrir is also a meta card. Albion's a meta card that's been reprinted, which is really awesome. Dimension Shifter is banned, I believe, but it's pretty cool to see it as well. And it makes me very, very excited, and it humors me a little bit that it says bye on Dimension Shifter, because that's exactly what happens to the cards that go to the graveyard. They go bye-bye into banishment. Tread Dust Shoot's a great reprint. There are lots of really good reprints in here, and it'll be interesting to see the prices of these cards over time. Ooh, I didn't know Dawn Between Teacher and Student was reprinted in this, but that was only an Ultra and Dual Power. It was very, very expensive for a short time there. Over 10 bucks. Dominus Impulse, you know, staple card you need, Stake Your Soul, all these other cards and stuff like that being reprinted and stuff like that. It'll be really, really interesting to see how this impacts the market. So, with that in mind, let's take a look at TCGPlayer here, because what's going on here? My tab was not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, that tab is messed up apparently. Let's take a look at Dominus Impulse here, because this is one of the cards that have been reprinted here. And let's take a look at how many sales we got going on with this being reprinted inside of Rarity Collection 5. Let's see here. We have had sales today, actually, a lot of them near mint first editions, all on the $20 mark, which is very, very interesting. And, you know, there's probably a lot of people out there that don't know what's in the set yet. There's just a couple openings on YouTube and things like that of the set so far. So it'll be interesting to see what this goes down to with the news. And maybe it already has adjusted its price, you know, based off of its reprint and things like that. But there's multiple rarities, so it'll be interesting to see what happens to Dominus Impulse. Chaos Angel, like I said, was a very, very popular card. And is a very, very popular card still, actually, but was very pricey there for some time. The Prismatic Secret out of the tins was worth quite a bit. No sales today. There were yesterday, $26.39 and $28. So the price for this is bouncing around. And as you can see, it's gone down quite a bit to about $20 now. So lost about $8 in market value there. So if you have these, I would try to sell them while the price is still pretty hot. Just saying, because it's quickly going to cool off and go down because of the reprint. I do want to take 1 second, guys, just to talk about my TCGPlayer store. This is how I fund my YouTube channel, as well as my lifestyle and things like that. So if you want to help support me and my channel, use the link in the description below in the video or in my YouTube channel description and pick yourself up something shiny. Lots of cool cards, lots of rares cards. Look at this Droll board right here from the 2010 World Championship pack. It's pretty cool. Lots of really cool cards in here. And if you are a seller, go ahead and reach out to me using the email in this brochure if you could use some help pricing your cards to sell on your TCGPlayer store. Which you'll find the link for that in the video and the channel description. All right, but yes, Chaos Angel gonna go down in price probably. Red Black Dark Dragoon. I wanted to take a look at this because very popular card. Obviously, the extended art, that's gonna be its whole new thing and stuff like that. But it was reprinted as well. Let's see if we had any sales here. Last sale was $327, so it's been a while, and it's about 100 bucks. And honestly, if you want to pick one up, it's still about that price. So honestly, I don't think the price for the Starlight Rare specifically has been impacted whatsoever yet. But don't be surprised if this goes down here in the short term and even the long term as other ones from Rarity Collection 5 flood the market. I do want to take a look at the Quarter Century Secret Rare as well from Rarity Collection 2. I think this is actually one of the most expensive Quarter Century Secret Rares out of Rarity Collection 2. Nearmint First Edition sold today for about $44. Let's see what we got here. Nearmint First Editions are about 40 now. There's 140 listing. I mean, there's not a whole lot here, but I'm assuming this will go down as time goes on because of its reprints and things like that in Rarity Collection 5. Albion was another one that was reprinted as well. This was getting very, very expensive there for a short time. The Prismatic Secret especially was selling the most, as from what I remember and seeing and stuff like that, as I was paying attention to my own inventory and things like that. Plenty of sales throughout the course of the day. Ooh, someone paid $20 and then other people are paying only $3. So yikes, buddy. You might have messed up there, but this has quickly gone down. It was worth quite a bit before, and so I'm not surprised to see that with this reprint here. There's also the Secret Rare, I believe, from Cyberstorm Axis, which was its first printing. This Prismatic Secret out of 10s was this reprint. And there were sales yesterday, about 5 of them there, I believe. All of them about the $4 mark. Nearmint First Editions are $5 for French, $5.25, 0 shipping, so it's like $3 and some odd cents there for these still. It'll be interesting to see how far these go down. So just do be aware of these things that are, going down and going on, and pay attention to the set list if you got things to sell or if things to buy. Paramount Lordly Load, which has been like over a $10 card, no matter what printing you were looking at there, it's gone down a little bit. I think this was more like along the $15 sign here, like Nearmint, $10, not as expensive as it used to be. Nearmint First Editions were selling for $12 and $13 before, so this is probably going to go down a significant way because it was reprinted in this set here as a Starlight Rare, which should mean that there are other printings of it as well. Let's take a look at page 4 here and see if there are other rarities of this as well. Ooh, that Mystical Space Typhoon is very cool. But just do be aware of that, guys, and keep your eyes peeled for any good deals and things like that, as well as any good opportunities to sell before things become cheaper because of these reprints. And I did not see another Paramount Lordly Load, so maybe it was only a Starlight Rare, which will help it retain its value. So if you have your Secret Rares or your Prismatic Secret Rares and you already like them, you're probably good to hold on to them. So, well, guys, that's all I got for you. Go check out this set. Super cool. Let me know if you get anything cool in your packs when you finally get to open some. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys in the next one.